For this project, I'm going to show you how to make custom coasters using the Cricut Infusible ink markers. In Design Space, you can see here that I've already prepared the designs I'm going to be using. I will quickly show you how I found and prepared these designs. By clicking on Images, you can see here that I searched for coasters. These are all of the coaster designs in Design Space. I'm going to select this flower coaster and insert it onto the mat. Now I'm going to select and copy the cut layer that I used on the other coasters. I wanted a cut layer so that the machine would cut the shape out for me after it draws it so that I don't have to do that myself. I'm going to select both layers and align center so that they are perfectly aligned. Then I'm going to group and attach them so that when I go to make the coasters, the layers don't separate. Last, you can see it's set to cut, so I'm going to change it to make sure that this top layer is set to draw rather than cut so I can use the markers. I'm going to change the color so that as I'm working through this project, Design Space can prompt me what color marker to put into the machine next. Now let's get making. I'm using 8.5 by 11 printer paper, so I'm going to change the paper size. You can see that it's moved the coasters and adjusted the paper. Now I'm going to move the coasters just a little bit to give a little bit more space in between each one. For my material, I'm selecting copy paper. Here it tells me what color marker to put in first, and below it, it shows the rest of the color order of the markers. Okay, I've got all of my materials set out and I'm going to prepare the mat for coaster making. First thing that the machine is going to do is it's going to use the markers to draw the coaster designs that I have prepared. Once all of the coasters are drawn, then it will cut out the coaster shapes and then we will move to the heat press. Before making the coasters, I decided that I wanted to show how you can use the freehand markers to color whatever design you are making as well. So I'm just going to fill in some of the things on these coasters, just adding a little bit of variety to what I had the machine draw, and then we will move to transferring it onto the coasters. Here's the Design Space Heat Guide. You can see I have selected Infusible ink markers. It's here under the Infusible ink section, and then the square coasters, which is under the Cricut blank section. I'm going to click on apply and then come down here, and it's going to show the temperature that my heat press needs to be set to. It's saying not to add any pressure, and then here is all of the instructions that we need to successfully create these coasters. I've got my 4 coasters laid out on my easy press mat and a piece of cardstock. I'm just going to flatten out these coaster designs and arrange them on the coasters. Now that those are all arranged, I'm going to lay a piece of butcher paper on top of the coasters to add a protective layer between them and the easy press. Thanks for watching this video. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe so you don't miss the next one. If you have questions, please be sure to comment. See you next time.